Ivy, talk to me about how the design of some of these Google products really sets you apart from some of the other competitors in the space. I'm thinking Amazon, for example.
Yeah, so coming late to the game a little bit in hardware, it gave us the ability to stand back and really think about how to differentiate and be authentic to our brand. And the words we came up with were human, optimistic, and bold. So for us, the word human is about not just how something looks, but also how it feels. So making sure that all of our products, when you hold it in your hand, it has a tactile feeling, and that's why we do a lot of our home products with fabric as speakers, because there's many ways that you can let sound through, but we felt like the tactility was really important, and also a lot of the shapes are rounded, which we feel is much more human and comfortable to hold in your hand. And this idea of optimistic is really what we do is through our color pops. So on our phone, where you'll see we usually pop the button with a contrasting color, like an orange pop on a black and white phone, and little surprises of color wherever possible is how we deliver on optimism. And bold is really trying new things, new finishes, new materials. Our first VR headset was covered in fabric and not in black plastic. So we really try and set our products aside through the tactility, the color, and the way they feel, not just how they look.
You mentioned the design of the phone. Is that one of the ways that you're hoping phone sales can take you to the next level?
Well, I mean, phones, we are continuing to gain momentum in phone sales, and now at this launch, what's been great is, and the feedback has been terrific, it's not just that we have the best camera, but we've got all kinds of other features like Soli, which means you can control it with hand motion, and dictation. When you speak to the phone, it will actually type out what you're saying. So I think it's, the design of the phone is one piece, but the experience is the hardware and software together. So in terms of gaining momentum in the phone sales, I think it's both hardware and software, and of course our machine intelligence that will move the needle.
When we take a look at your Nest products, you talk about a lot of them being made from recycled products. Where are you on your goals of sustainable sourcing?
Yeah, we're really excited that this year all of the Nest products are using 100% recyclable plastic, but we also launched a new innovation, which is actually knitting the fabric from bottles that get kind of chopped up and then extruded and then knitted together, so that actually each 1 liter bottle is making more than 2 of our Nest Minis. So not only are we using recycled plastic, but our fabric is now made of recycled bottles. And we're going to continue to up the ante. I mean, design is really looking at sustainability through 3 lenses: material, longevity, and repairability. And I think we have to be constantly, when we design, thinking about all 3 aspects. And you'll continue to see throughout the years us actually addressing all of those areas.
How are you incorporating some of the concerns about privacy into how you design products?
Yeah, so privacy is absolutely on the top of everyone's mind. I mean, our goal is to continue to make it simpler for the consumer to be in control. I think it's a very personal thing, the degrees and types of privacy that people want in exchange for the function and help that the products give. So we are, from the hardware side, looking to make sure that buttons that turn things off are easy to find. And I know from the software side, we have recently launched a bunch of new privacy aspects to, again, the controls on things like YouTube and search, and really making it much easier for consumers to choose what those privacy settings should be.
Ivy, finally, Google traditionally has been thought of as a classic engineering company. How are you trying to transition Google into being a design company?
Yeah, no, I know that Google has been traditionally an engineering company. It was wonderful a few years ago when we started this group, really setting the tone of how we respect each other, and design and engineering needs to dance together to solve problems. So I think we've been able to model, and we've earned the respect of the engineers, so that actually together we want to realize the best possible product for the consumer. So it's been a nice, short, long journey, and we're very happy with what the relationship looks like today, or we couldn't have created the objects that we have.